Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the gym. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully you're all having a wonderful day. Took a little while to get started this morning because I saw that my OBS wanted to update. So I was like, okay, I'll update OBS. It said something in the update notes that like it fixed some of the screen capture issues, which is something that I've been having a problem with. So I was like, all right, yeah, I definitely want to do that. And thank you guys for the subs to get this thing started. Spike Owens, Peter the Lizard, Peter M, two Peters. Thank you guys. And Golden Face. I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you. So I updated OBS, and then once I did update OBS, then the screen capture didn't work at all because then you had to update your operating system to Mac OS 13 or newer, and I had Mac OS 12.9, so then I had to do that, which took a little while because operating system updates. You know how it goes. Thank you guys for the compliment on my jacket. I'm really loving the Grailed app. It's fun. They got so much cool stuff on there. It's like I realized that thrifting is dead, right? Thrifting's the heyday of thrifting was like 5 years ago, 5 to 10 years ago, But now, like, even my local thrift store, dang, we got craziness going on. Stevie with the 12 months. Miko with the tier 3 sub and the 33 months. Jesse with the prime sub and the 48 months. Dang. Slim Shady with the prime sub and the 40 months. Termless Club with the prime sub. Brandon with the tier 3. Dang, what the heck, dude? This is craziness. Guy's popping off right now. That is crazy. That's crazy. Thank you guys. You got like a whole hype train going on and stuff. Yes. Thank you guys. Wow. Thank you. But yes, like I said, thrifting, you can't thrift anymore because like I went to my local thrift store where I used to be able to find some fire, and now they got like a vintage section in the thrift store. And the thing is that the stuff that they have labeled vintage, it's like Rugrats t-shirts from Target that aren't vintage, and they're just like $20. It's like, bro, that shirt is from Target. It's not. They have really big, I know what I have, no low balls offers, like that, like attitude. That's the attitude at my local thrift store now. Is like, I know what I have, no low balls, right? Because like, I guess word had gotten out that people were finding some fire items there for $2, which was like, that's the whole reason to go to a thrift store. Thank you, Munchlax, for the tier 1 sub and the 11 months. But, so you pretty much have to like, just kind of, it's like impossible to like discover stuff on your own now because too many people are in the know with like thrifting items, right? So like you have to, if you want some cool stuff, you're pretty much always just going to be buying off of like resellers, which is just what it is now, which is, it's the natural progression of things. If stuff gets too cool, then people got to make money off it. So now I be on Grailed. Grailed is like the eBay of like clothes. But some of the stuff is like expensive though, because people be reselling. But then you can make offers, which is cool, right? Let's see, I don't got anything. Yeah. So you can go on like Grailed, and then like, they got cool stuff. Just like vintage clothes, all sorts of stuff. Some of it's like I said, people always ask for a lot, but you can lowball them. You just send them. It doesn't hurt to just send an offer. If you see something you like, you're like, you might not want to pay $100 for a t-shirt. The Supreme stuff's always expensive. But then you could just, you can put an offer in for stuff, and then you never know. If someone's just trying to move something, then you could get it. But you can also find some stuff for reasonable prices on here, too. Thank you, Grim. Grim X Grin for the 5 gifties. So, yeah, I just was scrolling. And I found this. So, here you go. Here's a cool Looney Tunes sweater for $35. This kind of goes hard, though. I'm just saying. Just saying. That goes hard. Thank you, Grim, for the 5 gifties. Appreciate you, Grim. Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, this has been fun. Like, a lot of times I'm just hopping on to scroll just because I like seeing what people have. Kind of cool. Like, look at that Leonard Skinner shirt. Dang, that's from '96, bro. Like, I respect that this shirt's $150 because that's a cool shirt, dude. This shirt goes hard. That shirt goes real hard. Dang. But then you can offer it, You could and honestly, the collar on this looks solid. It's like intact and stuff. Sheesh. 96 World Tour. Man. What a beautiful article of clothing there. That's sick. You can hear the freedom from looking at this shirt. Yeah, but like, dude, that goes so nuts. Honestly, and like the print is like intact. Just a solid shirt. The thing is, though, I can't buy expensive shirts like that because I'm hard on my clothes. I can buy nicer jackets, but like I'm really hard on my t-shirts, so I know I can't get nice stuff like that. I'll ruin it. I updated my we got a lot of exciting stuff going on. We got Gym Leader Challenge logos and stuff. Working on some sleeves and stuff. Yeah, we got some new Gym Leader Challenge Dragon Shield sleeves in the works. How you guys like that? I love the all over print. Working on some new stuff. I love these. Yeah, these go crazy. So yeah, that's in the works right now. We got that happening. Very excited about that. And San Diego, yeah, the San Diego Regional Championships, it's okay. Didn't go great for me. Played Lugia. Riley and Zealy made day 2 with our Lugia list. I got caught up just like spinning my wheels, not getting Lugias till turn 3 or 4 in the Lugia mirror. Yeah, that just was terrible. But I dropped it 4-3 because I decided I wanted to go have fun instead. So, fun I did have. Had a great time. Got to kick it with some people. Let's see. I think I could show you guys some stuff from San Diego. Oh, very good for you, Waltarius. Good stuff. It was the first regional of the year I didn't day 2, so it's like, that's okay. 4 out of 5 so far, so I'm feeling pretty good about all that. Not terribly concerned. And I am going to be going to Orlando as well. I told you I had a thrifting nightmare yesterday. I realized that there was nothing good left in my thrift store. Absolutely nothing good. All I found was this shirt. All I found was this shirt in the thrift store, and I was like, dang, bro, this thrift store is whack. Yeah, absolutely nothing left in that thrift store, bro. Just absolutely nothing. Yeah, that was terrible. Let's see. I think I've got some video footage of the of my experience. Now, I didn't vlog. I don't vlog anymore. But I do have some video evidence of the San Diego Regional Championships for your enjoyment here.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm here with Mr. B. I'm here with Lance. And what's up? I'm here with Kyle. And Will. What's up? And Nico. And Mel. We're embarking on Margaret Tower journey. Number 5. This is on me. Number 5. Cinco. Number 5.
I don't know why it was echoing there. I was trying to stop the echo, but anyways. The Margarita Towers were great. I got to play my Nuzlocke a little bit. Let's see, here we are. I was working on my Nuzlocke. That was fun. And yeah, two of my homies here that were here Saturday night in San Diego are no longer with us. Snore the Hypno died, unfortunately. And Wham, my War Turtle, is also gone. However, I have some good news as well. I've added Snorlax to the team and an Electabuzz. And both of those guys are doing real well. Yeah, but Hypno made it all the way. Hypno made it all the way through, like, because Hypno was like who I was using to beat Koga, right? So Hypno was like soloing Koga all the way through, and then Hypno used Psychic on Koga's final Wheezing, and it got that Wheezing down to like 3 hit points left, like less than 5 hit points. And then Wheezing crit hit Sludge and killed my Hypno. No, I already beat Erica. Yeah, I beat Erica. I went home this night. I went back to the hotel this night and beat Erica with Hypno. Yeah. But I've skipped ahead a little bit. Hypno died at Koga. And then I beat Sabrina as well. So I'm on Blaine. And I just got the key to Blaine's to Blaine's place. Let's see. I have a recent pick of my squad. This is the squad post this is the squad post. Let's see. I had just beaten somebody. I'm pretty sure I had just beat Sabrina. This is the squad post Sabrina. So we got Electabuzz level 43, I'm not over leveling either. I'm keeping things right on par. But yeah, we got Drip. Drip was key against Sabrina because Drip has bite, so that helped me get through that. I got my Firo has somehow hung on, is not, you know, kick the bucket yet, so that's great. Pop as well. Yawn has been fantastic. So yeah, this is my squad that I'm rocking with currently. I'm still recruiting a 6th, okay? Oh, Mankey is long gone. Yeah. I'm going to apologize in advance to Natalie because she does the stream VODs. But I'll go ahead and show you guys. I'll show you guys all my lost heroes. That was right after I lost Hypno. It was hard, okay? It was real hard losing Hypno. Level 39? Man, I thought Hypno was in it for the long haul, man. I used my Psychic TM on Hypno. It's messed up. It's messed up, man. So, yeah. There's the boys. Let's see. I've got some other stuff. Let's see. San Diego. I've got visual evidence of many of the folks from the subscriber section of the Discord. They were having a great time. Here we go. Look at these handsome fellas right here. We've got visual evidence of Andrew Ionios still vertical on this night. Yo, what's up, Squeeze? For sure. But yeah, this was fantastic. We got Kyle Xenu. We got Will Schiff here. Yeah. Ionios went to the bathroom and then mysteriously disappeared for the rest of the night. We got Miko here. Francisco. We got Xenu's brother and Xenu's mom back here. But this is the thing. Hold on. This is the thing called a margarita tower. So let me tell you about the margarita tower. Right there. Yeah. It's like a self-dispensing margarita tower. It's literally, that's what it is. So I don't have much to tell you guys about the tournament. I played a lot of Lugia mirrors and it just didn't go well. But the margarita towers I could tell you quite a bit about. Yeah. I don't know how much they cost, but I bought one. And we ended up consuming 5 of them. I just kept ordering them. I don't know. There might have been a 6th. Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, that was fun. How do you buy one without knowing what it costs? Well, I told the nice server lady that the next tower's on me. And then by the time she came over with the little number pad, I handed her my card and she took it and did the thing, and then I was on to the next one. Let's go. So then we ended up at a barcade, and I was the king of skee ball. Just saying, I could not be defeated at skee ball. I had the group high score in skee ball with 340 points. I was a monster. All right. Nobody could keep up with me in skee ball. However, I did lose in Cruisin' USA and basketball. I lost in Cruisin' USA to Lance. I barely lost to Lance. Lance and I were neck and neck in Cruisin' USA, and I barely lost. And then I also lost. I got destroyed in basketball. Turns out my aim was not fantastic. Yeah, by that point, unfortunately. But I did. Yes, Lance, yeah, you got over on me in Cruisin' USA. That was a neck and neck race, for sure. Yes, it's just another work conference, guys. That's it. It's another work conference. But that was fun. I had fun. And honestly, of all the regionals I've been to lately, I keep having to play in day 2, which is a huge pain because then, you know, it really inhibits the amount of fun I can have. So thank God I finally got to stop playing and actually enjoy myself. That was fantastic. Yeah. So we dropped to 4-3. I could have kept playing for top 128 points or top 256 points, but like you only get 6 best finish. You only get 6 finishes towards your world's invite from regional championships, and I already have 4, and they're all top 64 or better. Like I don't want any 256 on my. Like I don't know. I'm just gonna need to replace those anyway. Yeah. So that was fun. Yeah, and then Sunday morning I got to sleep in, which was great. I needed that. I sauntered over to the nearest Starbucks, got some coffee and a nice breakfast sandwich. And then I spent a couple hours in the hot tub at the hotel. Yeah, that was great. Oh, yeah, Squeeze, I'm sorry. I was probably not in a very, I was not in like a fantastic situation. Round 6, no. Yeah, no, Squeeze, sorry about that. Probably was not in a super talkative social mood. For sure. 280, I have 250, right? I have 250 points right now. I'm halfway to my world's invite. But I've used 4 out of my 6 regional finishes. So, yeah, we got some work to do. No, I got 250. The weather was great. This is true. I was having a great time with all that. Now, 280 would have been a number I'd be at if I went for top 256 points, but I did not. Instead, I decided to go for other activities. Yeah, I agree. Francisco, precisely. Exactly. All right, so now what? What deck even won? Was it Vikavolt? I think I saw that on did Vikavolt win? Vikavolt did win, huh? Okay. Got it. Cool. Oh, Arceus Duraludon. I told you guys I have to make the Arceus Duraludon video. I tried telling you guys this. And yet, we have not produced it yet. What the heck? I've even got the 2 training court here. Why won't Mew die? Because it's goated. All right, I need to make video. You know, we've been a little bit slow starting off the year. Because, you know, Christmas and all that. The holidays, New Year's. Gears, huh? Listen, man, I don't want to play no Arceus Duraludon, but it's the only meta deck I haven't made a video on yet. But I guess, does anybody actually need to know what Arceus Duraludon does? Probably not. You're right, Shin. I have not made a Rotom V video. Arceus Toolbox. I don't want to make an Arceus video at all. Amazing Ray Lost Box. I think I like almost made an Amazing Ray Lost Box video. There was a while where I was kind of on that deck. It's just Lost Box is Lost Box, man. We got this format for a long time. A real long time. Yeah, we got a long time, y'all. Only one Lugia in top 8 of this regionals. Holy smokes. That's crazy. Man, Arceus Duraludon, man. The memes, all right. No, we can't do memes. The format's too, it's too like my elo's not low. not low enough to do memes. Listen, I've already explored all the memes. We did. I guess I didn't make a Sandaconda video, but my goodness. GLC seemed like it was doing well in San Diego. However, I was recovering on Sunday, so I didn't make it out to play. Let's see. All right, if we go over to my YouTube channel, what have we done? What's like the most recent content look like? We got Reggie. We got Eternatus. We got a couple of GLC videos. We got the Aerodactyl Vikavolt deck. I just did a video on Vikavolt not too long ago. I'm telling you, it's time for Arceus, man. I don't want to play Arceus Duraludon. Yes, Jersey. I gave it to her this morning. Thank you. And you're telling me they can win with just 2 big parasols? That's crazy. All right. Four Culver's experiment, 4 bosses orders, 3 mark. Holy smokes. Dang, that's crazy. All right. 3 fighting, 6 metal. Okay. We got the 4-2 and the 2-3. Evolution Incense, Hyper Potion. I think there's only 3 Quick Ball on this list. Oh yeah, baby. 1 switch, 1 rope. Okay. Cool. We need Crystal Cave. Just think if we make the Arceus Duraludon video, then we can be done with Arceus Duraludon forever, right? Just think of how wonderful that'll be. There's 4 gears. And then we're missing a card. 4 Culver's experiments, 3 Marnie, 1 Raihan, 4 Ultra Ball. That's it. Just think about how much fun we're going to have. You're not thinking about how much fun we're going to have with Arceus Duraludon. You're not thinking... Think about all the fun, engaging games. Come on. Come on, it's going to be fun. There's so much to think about playing Arceus Duraludon. Come on. Come on. Yes, I'd love to go first. Think about how much fun we're going to have, guys. All right, this is looking pretty good. We've got Arceus, a Metal Energy. Going first with Arceus Duraludon. We've got everything we need to get this game started off right. Ultra Ball, Evolution Incense, I can go get a Duraludon V and bench it, but I don't know that there's anything in this hand that I want to discard. We can discard one Evolution Incense and potentially the boss's orders, I think. Would be fine. So let's do that. And then we'll go get Duraludon V. And pass. I wanted to keep my training court in case my opponent plays Path or something. They've got a turn 1 battle VIP pass, so they can go get their own Arceus. I can't fake this. Okay, I don't want to play Arceus Duraludon, man. Come on, dude. I don't want to do it, man. I don't want, maybe it's like a Wednesday deck or a Thursday deck, but Tuesday, I gotta, man, I can't do that. I attach energy to Arceus. I evolve into Arceus V-Star. I Trinity Nova. I don't think that there are any. I've tried meme decks, you know, like I really wanted this meme deck. This is what made me give up on meme decks, man. I couldn't get my Miss Magius Lunala deck to work. I agree, Ahmed. When I couldn't play my Miss Magius Lunala deck, can't work because of Scoop Up Net, can't work because of Sableye. There's a lot of reasons that deck can't work, unfortunately. All right, who's up for a game of GLC? Anybody? Listen, man, that format's staying the same. Standard format's going to be the same for the next 3 months. We got a long 3 months to drag it out. There'll be plenty of time. Dean, what's your screen name? Listen, I already got like a really good game. I'm pretty sure I'm on my way. Let's see. Fire Mill GLC games. Yeah, I'm like on my way to getting the Fire Mill. Let's see. That was a good one. This one though. Will it be? Oh yeah. I milled Jesse so good. He was livid. Yeah, that was sick. That was a great game there. Yeah, he got mad. I think I lost to Yoshi. I lost a close one to Spencer. But then I beat Trevor in a best of 3, dude. That went crazy. Yeah. Best of 3 we won. That was wild. So the Fire Mill, I feel like if I get like one more, I want like one more really good game with Fire Mill. Oh, you could easily put that Miss Magius into a Psychic GLC deck. Easily. People have. There's so many different strategies to try. Thank you, BK Sting, for the Prime sub and the 31 months. Okay, let's add get right 13. Cool. All right, Yoshi, let's do this thing. Oh, you can play water. I'll still win. For sure, Dean. I'm confident. Yeah, appreciate you, BK Sting. Thank you for the sub and the 31 months. I could beat any deck with my Fire Mill deck. Want to go first? No. All right, let's do this thing. Well, this opening hand is not great. At least we get a mulligan, though. Thank you, Ninja Pengui, for the sub in the 19 months. I'll take my mulligan. Yoshi's going first, playing his grass deck. I have got my fire deck. Unfortunately, not a great opening hand. But I actually can free retreat into Fennekin, and I can use Fennekin's lead attack to go get a supporter out of my deck and put it into my hand. I think I'm going to get a Bridget, and then I'll probably use lead one more time to go get a couple more. I also could just go get Green's Exploration, and then this next turn I could rare candy into Delphox and get... Yeah, that actually seems kind of nuts. So we could go Green's Exploration for like Ultra Ball. Yeah, let's pop off, you know? Let's go in. Do we have Charizard in the deck? I don't have Charizard in the deck. But I do have the Emboar line. Yeah, that's cool. Let's just do that. So yeah, I take it back. My opening hand was actually kind of sick. Yoshi's got Hex Maniac. That's it. And beats. Yoshi's going down. Green's Exploration. We can go get Ultra Ball. And we can get Rare Candy. It's pretty good. We'll put down the Polka Doll. We're going to Ultra Ball away these. And go get Tepig. That's right. Rare Candy into Delphox. Attach Fire Energy and pass. And I'm ready to go, baby. That's right. Next turn I'm using Blaze Ball. But Yoshi top decks Quick Ball and can go get a basic Pokemon out of his deck. That's fine. I don't know that there's any basic Pokemon that's going to be an instant bailout. Cricketune or Kricketot does get 3 grass Pokemon out of the deck, though, so that's very good. He can Bug Hunch, go get those 3 grass Pokemon and put them into his hand. So they don't go straight into play. And since Yoshi is starting off so slow, I think I'm going in. Bench Moltres, Fisherman for the Fire Energy and Mystical Fire. Fill our hand to 6. Oh yeah, I could have won with Braixen, huh? Oops. Well, the more you know. You think I've ever attacked with that thing before? Come on now. I didn't know that I could just... Yeah, I wanted to give Yoshi a chance, you know? Yeah, for the content. I have never used Fire Tail Slap before. I have only ever used Clairvoyant Eye. But that's true. Yeah, thank you, Adam, for that gifted sub. Yoshi's setting up now, though. So that's something to think about. And this Lieutenant Surge's strategy is not going to be very useful considering I am just knocking out all of Yoshi's Pokemon and taking prizes with my mill deck. So that's pretty funny. All right, he's got the Thwacky now and has to pass with Bulbasaur active. We've got Ball Guy, which is fantastic. Just phenomenal. Let's get these guys. You know, the heavy ball can go get, man, the boar. Quick ball away. Surge, won't need that. Timer ball. Broken. Go get Charmeleon. Inferno Fandango onto Moltres. Mystical Fire for a draw of 4. Feeling pretty good about all that. Inferno Fandango onto Moltres. I put the beach down. And I'll Blaze Ball. That's fine. I'll put the beach down because I want him to use it. to draw more cards. And then I can mill him out. All right, he's got Raihan. You can actually knock out my Delphox this turn. That's pretty crazy. All right. So Delphox going down. My Charizard's prized. So if I want to... That's interesting. It's interesting. I could just knock out this Zarude with my Moltres, though. Which is probably fine. Got Fire Crystal. Silene, Versus Seeker. Okay. Let's go... Silene. Yeah, that was sick. That was pretty cool. That was fine. I could actually just get these 3 back, and I could take a knockout on the Zarude with Oricorio, so we're going to do that. Inferno Fandango over here. Bench that. Retreat. And Heat Blast, baby. 140 damage. Oricorio. I'm going to find that Charizard straight up. I'm going to find it the old-fashioned way. By taking prizes. It's the best way to find a card out of your prizes is to take them. Torterra can do 100 damage with Evo Press, which is just enough to take a knockout, but then I can just vanquish it with Moltres. So that's pretty sick. We see the Shining Genesect is like, you know, getting powered up though, and we're trading. We're just out here taking knockouts the old-fashioned way. Which is consistently one of the most fun things about the Fire Mill deck is that we can just take knockouts. We got Colress and N. Colress seems pretty good. We'll Inferno Fandango. And what? I'm Colress for 6. Okay. The Heavy Ball. Yep. Those are 3 pretty good cards. Thankfully, I'm taking a prize this turn, so that's fine. Let's Super Rod and put those back into the deck. And retreat into Moltres. And Fire Spin for the knockout. Have to discard 3. That's okay. Pretty much guaranteed a good card. Senti Scorch. Then Moltres can get knocked out. Then I can Peonia for the superior energy retrieval and Charizard, which is crazy. Okay. It looks like Yoshi's telling me GG's. All right, Yoshi. GG's. Let's go, baby. I'm telling you, my Fire Mill deck. I'm 11-11. We're even, man. And since my last edit, I'm 5-2 since my last edit. That's crazy. Ignore the... This was, you know, we were figuring things out there. Now the deck is fuego. All right, get right. Let's give it a spin. I know, being able to go ham against grass and metal is pretty sick, for sure. Okay, what do we got? It's not terrible. Yo, what's up? Playing against Get Right's water deck, they've got Hisuian Basculin, and I have got my trusty Fennekin. Fennekin can lead and find a supporter card, but I also have Tropical Beach. So, there's not really any cards in this hand that I want to put into the prizes, which makes playing Peonia really tough. But I will see what we got, because it's the only supporter I have in my hand right now. 2 Fire Energy, Evolution Incense. I mean, I could definitely live without the substitute and the Evolution Incense. I could just put like a bunch of stuff in there. I want to keep the Evolution Incense for next turn. I could put a bunch of stuff in there and then just say, like, I'll Peonia again next turn. Like the Senti Scorch I might be able to live without. And the Fire Crystal I might be able to live without temporarily. And then the idea is I just want to beach for a lot of cards. And those cards are clogging up my hand right now. So that's fine. And then we can put the Robo Sub out. I can put the beach out. I can attach a Fire Energy here. And then we can just beach for 4. I kind of like that. And then now I've got Verse Seeker, and with like these different cards, I can have like a better look at Peonia. And, well, or, you know, I can just get Marnied. That's something that we can do. We got Charmeleon and Quick Ball. Hopefully the beach stays. I would like to draw out of this. They've got Nest Ball for Remoraid, and they're probably going to gather the crew, I have to imagine. Yep. So they'll set up a couple of benched Pokemon with Hisuian Basculin's free attack. Thankfully, they're not really at a point where they can aggress yet. They have to set up their Pokemon. As we can see, they got Squirtle and Wailmer. So I get another turn to help set up my board states. I'm going to Quick Ball away the Fire Energy. And we prize Tepig. So we'll go get Charmander. I highly doubt that they're going to be attacking this turn, so I feel like I can keep my Fennekin active for one more turn. And we'll beach. We find Bridget and Ball Guy. So Ball Guy is going to be the card of choice, because I'll be able to get Hisui and Heavy Ball and go find my Tepig, which is prized. And let's see, they've got Evolution Incense. Probably go for Octillery, start setting up their board. Octillery's Abyssal Hand can help them to draw more cards every turn. which then will help them to set up Blastoise so they can accelerate energy onto Wailmer. Here's Wailord. Now, Wailord is a mighty big Pokemon to deal with, and they've got Ball Guy, so Ball Guy will be able to easily set up Octillery or Turtle potentially, and then maybe we'll see one more Gather the Crew before an eventual attack next turn. Decks like the Water and the Grass deck usually have to spend a couple of turns setting up their powerful Stage 2 Pokemon so that they can accelerate energy into play, and then once those Pokemon are online, they can juice up really serious attacks like Wailord's Special Wave, which can do 240 damage. There's that Octillery. Octillery's Abyssal Hand, great consistency card too. Fills to 5, kind of like Bibarel. And I really like Ball Guy in the Water deck because you also have access to Dive Ball, which is basically a Master Ball for Water-type Pokemon. So you can get whatever Pokemon you want. Sobble is a good choice because then you're giving yourself Drizzile as an option to go get trainer cards out of your deck, help you set up Blastoise, maybe get the Rare Candy Blastoise play next turn with the help of Shady Dealings. And then another Gather the Crew. So it's definitely possible that I could get... nice, we find Green's Exploration too. It's definitely possible I could get Attack this next turn, so maybe retreating into the Robo-Sub will be the play. I think we want a Green's next turn, though, and Ball Guy this turn, because Ball Guy is just going to be the easiest access to the Hisuian Heavy Ball, and then Green's the following turn will be good. We can evolve into Braixen. I think I probably want to evolve into Braixen and then retreat into the Doll. That just makes sense. And then we want to go get Moltres or something. Moltres is not weak to fire, so that's awesome. Let's do that. Well, Hisuian Heavy Ball for the Tepig. Wow, I prized quite a few fellas. Tepig. And then we'll bench Tepig. We've got Nest Ball for the Moltres. We've got Timer Ball, which can go get us Braixen. And then we'll retreat into the Robo-Sub, evolve into Braixen, attach Fire Energy to Moltres, and Beach for 2. And then they've got 32 cards left in deck. We want to keep an eye on that because we want to run them out of cards. Typically, fire decks would be scared to play against a water deck, but taking 6 prizes is not our goal. We are trying to win through other means. So they're just going to beach this turn. Draw more cards, makes sense. And, when my opponent's beaching, I'm fine with that because it gives me another turn. I can evolve into Pignite and then use Green's Exploration. And with Green's Exploration, we could just go get a couple more cards to help us evolve. We'll go Evo Soda to go get Delphox. Evolution Incense to go get Charizard. Attach Fire Energy there. Mystical Fire. And Beach for 1. Next turn is looking like a fine turn to just go in with Peony. The hand is just jammed with supporter cards that I don't necessarily need. And Peony will clear our hand completely, allow us to Mystical Fire for some more. I do really want to find... I guess I could Gladian, my Versus Seeker. No, I put my Peonia back in the deck. So I think I do want to get that I do want to get that Senti Scorch out of my prizes, because being able to mill while keeping my Pokemon safe on the bench is like ideal. Moltres is good and all, but it discards the energy. So then if my opponent like gusts up my Emboar, then I can't mill the following turn, which is really really tough. Yo, what's up, Dan fans? Nice seeing you as well. Thank you. They're going to gust up Moltres. And thank you, JB Gamble, for that tier 1 sub in the 43 months. And they're looking for an energy in order to take a knockout. And they do find capture energy, so that Wailord is going to be able to do 240 damage to my Moltres. But now I can use Lieutenant Surge's strategy. So that is nice. We're going to send up the Robo Sub. And let's get into this. We've got Surge. We've got probably Gladian, because I need to get Sizzlypede. Sizzlypede down. Attach fire energy here. And then we can Peony and just go get Heavy Ball, Counter Catcher. I could Counter Catcher up Blastoise and just try to stall it for a turn. I could probably save the Counter Catcher. I get Versus Seeker, so I can Versus Seeker again next turn. And tough call. Sure, let's do that. We'll Heavy Ball for Emboar. And now look how much we're cooking, you know? Get Blastoise, Mystical Fire. We are cooking for sure. I don't think I need that Level Ball. And I don't want to play the Rod yet, because if they have Gust again, then I'm going to have to kind of reckon with that. And I think if they do Gust again, they'll Gust my Emboar though. So I'll put that there. And we'll Beach. Okay. So I've got my dudes. I've got my dudes all set up. We've got Emboar, Charizard, and Delphox. The gang, the Three Musketeers. They're going to scoop up net. Oh, I thought they were going to scoop up net Blastoise. I was going to say, dang, that's crazy. But no, they're not going to scoop up net Blastoise. That would have been wild, though, because Blastoise is rare candied, so they would have had to re-evolve that. But they are getting Inteleon, and Inteleon can go get Versus Seeker for Guzma to allow them to go take out somebody else. So that is something that I was worried about. But it's the reason why I held on to this Rod, because we're kind of anticipating they're going to gust a certain number of times. But eventually they'll have to hit into the Robo Subs. And they have Escape Rope. Okay. So they're going to go for the Guzma, and we'll see who they decide to take out. It's another reason I decided to save my rare candy, because they're going to go for Sizzlypede. So they're chasing the mill Pokemon. And I know, and they're going to Lost Zone it. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Now I know they have Escape Rope in their hands. So let's send up Delphox. Oh boy. Okay. That does make things a little bit interesting, but it's also fine. We're fine. We're fine. Let's... Okay. We want to counter the stadium bad. Okay. Thank you, Brazy, for that Prime sub. Probably should have geared first. Oh, I can surge, though, again. That's fun. Okay. We could surge. And then there's nothing I really want to attack. Yeah, I should have. See, we got Juniper and Fisherman. There's nothing really here that I want to get. I could Cynthia and Caitlyn for a draw of 3. Nah. Let's Colress. That's fine. Okay, we find a counter stadium, which is great. But then I need to find my... Yeah, we definitely need to put that down. And then I have Oricorio. I can't really afford to waste these cards in my hand, so let's just end. And then I still have got Mystical Fire. Okay, we got Rescue Stretcher, which does nothing. I could go for just Knockout Wailord. You guys want to do that? But then I got to deal with Intellion coming up. Knocking out the Wailord would be kind of sick, though. Okay. We found the Moltres. All right, that's cool. So we'll go Moltres and discard these. Okay. And Inferno Fandango here. And we'll top burner. So I can discard, you know, a bunch. But I still have to worry about Gust again. There's Guzma and Verse Seeker. If they have Boss's Orders in their hand, they can make this sketchy for me. But I'm still in a pretty good spot now. Because, yeah, they just have to Special Wave. That's good. They've got 11 cards left in deck. All right. We send up Delphox. We go Rescue Stretcher. Bring back Moltres. Fisherman. And then Inferno Fandango. On to Moltres. I don't know if it's as simple as the game just being over, though. Mystical Fire for 6. It is! Yes! Perfect energy. And that's it. I can even retreat into the doll and toss the doll into my own deck. Send up Moltres and top burner for a discard of 12. GG's. GG's. And it's just as easy as that, folks. I told you we could beat water. GG's. Yo, what's up, Quantic? We're chilling. Having fun. Playing Gym Leader Challenge. All right, anybody else want a game? against my broken fire deck. Daniel Davis, let's go. Yes, Dean, I think you kind of learned the hard way. X Factor, cool. I think you kind of learned the hard way. You got to chase the Emboar or the Charizard. Yo, that's sick, Bobette. Nice. Okay. Let's see what it do. We've got Moltres leading the charge. Playing against Daniel Davis with his grass deck. He's got Grookey, Grass, and Pass. We've got turn 1, Green's Exploration. That's pretty sweet. So let's do it. Green's Exploration is a great way to start off the game because we get to search for 2 trainer cards. And I've already got Sizzlypede and Tepig. So I can go get... Yeah, I think we want Beach and Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball can thin the hand down. Probably just a Nest Ball will do. That's fine. So we're going to go Nest Ball to go get Fennekin. Delphox is in the deck. Good. Sizzlypede, Tepig, Fire Energy to the Moltres, Beach down and play it to draw 4 cards. And then we've got Rare Candy and Timer Ball. So if I hit a Timer Ball heads, I can Rare Candy into Emboar. No, don't escape rope me. Genesect and Marnie. No, I liked that hand as well. So sad. But this hand is not bad, actually. And by not bad, I mean it's actually pretty fire. We can evolve into Scentiscorch and then Peony for Rare Candy and Evolution Incense to go get Delphox. And then we can start drawing cards with Delphox. So that seems pretty cool. I'm definitely feeling that. Now, once Delphox is set up, you can use its Mystical Fire ability to just churn through the whole deck, find everything that you need. Fire Mill definitely feels good because Grass is so popular, too. Like, people love playing the Grass deck. And then when you're playing against Grass, you have 2 different options because you can just start attacking or you can go for the mill. You can even attack and then go for mill. Like, kind of just depends on which way it's going, you know? We'll Ultra Ball away Surge and Superior. And we'll go get... I think I want Charmander down. Charizard is prized. That's fine. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that. And we're going to Peony for Evolution Incense and Rare Candy. And then we're going to Evolution Incense for the Fox. Rare Candy into Delphox. And Mystical Fire for a draw of 6. 6 big ones there. Pig Knight down. Feels good. Heavy Ball can go for Emboar next turn. I'll attach to Scentiscorch and Beach for 3. We find 3 Fire Energies, which is fine. I can accelerate those into play next turn once I get Emboar online. So that'll be really strong. And then Colress we can use to shuffle our hand into our deck and draw a lot more cards. So we're setting up pretty smooth. I don't think that Daniel's going to be able to launch a an attack that can KO Senti Scorch this turn would have to evolve into Rillaboom. Would have to be Rare Candy, Rillaboom, you know, attach a grass, and then Voltage Beat a couple more grass. Even then, Gaia Blaster does 50 plus 20 more damage for each grass energy attached to this Pokemon. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Well, yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so 130 for 4 is not bad. That would be the KO. It would have to be an attachment from hand and the Rare Candy Rillaboom Voltage Beat in order to get that. So I think they're going to fall a little bit short of that this turn unless their hand is just completely nuts. Looks like they're evolving up into Shiftry, which is a cool card. I do like Shiftry as an attacker and a support Pokemon in grass decks. Grass energy going on to Bulbasaur and Guzma, potentially trying to stall out my Pignite. Pignite does have a fatty retreat cost of 4, so a little bit tough to move around. But I got some plays. Yeah, it's pretty much just the Float Stone in the deck, right? I could also retreat it. Yeah, there's things we could do. So let's Inferno Fandango onto the Emboar. I also could just attack with the Emboar, which I'm not opposed to doing. Like, I'll do it, dude. You don't think that I'll Heat Crash, but I'll Heat Crash. Okay. We're going to Inferno Fandango and then put some energies on Senti Scorch. And then Mystical Fire for a draw of 2. We find Hisuian Heavy Ball. And my Charizard is there. That's fine. I've got Gladion next turn. We didn't find Charmeleon yet. I think it's probably correct. There's no way that I think could knock out Emboar next turn. I think it's probably correct to just retreat into Senti Scorch and just Searing Flame. Yeah, let's just do that. 220 damage. Oh, yeah, I take a prize too, and I might even mess around and find the Charizard. We got Palpad. And that way we're putting some pressure on. They've got Shiftry and Thwackster. Shiftry is a little bit scary. Its Deranged Dance attack does 20 damage times the number of benched Pokemon in play. So it can do 200 damage for 3 and can easily get powered up with a Rillaboom. That's one of the reasons I wanted to get my Emboar off to safety. Chikorita. And this thing also has Leaf Draw, which allows you to draw 3 cards. You discard a grass energy from your hands. Let's see. I do have 4 fire energy at least in the discard pile. Yep, because I retreated the fatty Emboar. There's Rillaboom for next turn. We've got Silene. Silene could get me Rare Candy. Or just like a card to help me search out Charmeleon. And they're going to retreat Genesect into Chikorita. We got that Fisherman now. Honestly, just mill 8 doesn't even feel bad. Yeah. No, it doesn't. Let's attach this here. Fisherman. That's fine. Just imagine if I had Charizard in play, though. Putting all this energy onto Senti Scorch, it makes it so that they have to deal with the Senti Scorch, though, which is what I want. And we find Evo Soda, which can get me the Charmeleon in play, which is really good. Because then next turn, I'm just like Peonia for Charizard. And now we're going to 100-foot Flames, just mill 9, right? Which is just super gnarly. You never know what you're going to hit off of that. You know, we hit Meganium. We've got all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. When you're milling 9 cards, that's like a That's a lot of damage to someone's deck. So now they have to knock out the Senti Scorch. Pretty much have to. Or else. Yeah, I'm just going in Charizard and mill 20 cards. Now they do have a recovery card, Ordinary Rod. Put some stuff back into the hand, and here's back into the deck, and here's Rillaboom with the Voltage Beat ability. Can pump some grass energy into play. Floatstone on the Chikorita. They need, I guess, just 2 more energy onto the Shiftry. They'll be able to knock out my Senti Scorch. It's doing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 160 damage. They're drawing more cards with Shiftry. And they've got Bulbasaur in play. 18 cards left in the deck. My Superior Energy Retrieval's in the discard pile, which is a little bit annoying. So maybe I want to try and Silene for that. Now, Silene did me dirty with the double tails last turn, or last game. But that's okay. They've only got 16 cards left in deck, and they're taking their first prize. So that's pretty good for me. I feel like we're sending up Oricorio. And it's going to go for a little bit of a stall play. For a moment. While we establish a little bit more. We're definitely going to Rescue Stretcher and shuffle the Senti Scorch back into the deck. And then we could Super Rod the 3 Fire Energy back into the deck. Thank you, Yoshi, for that gifted sub to Zealy. I appreciate you, Yoshi. Thank you. Then, it's tough. We definitely want to set up the Charizard. So we pretty much have to Peonia if we're going to do that. So let's Peonia. That's fine. There's Charizard. Good. So then we can put back Bridget, Heavy Ball, and Counter Catcher. Okay. Evolve into Charizard and Mystical Fire for 4. We find Fire Crystal and Doll and Palpad. So let's go Fire Crystal. You guys just want to like knock out the Shiftry? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. For sure. We're gonna just Heat Blast that thing. Take our prize. I should have taken another prize, but that's okay. Yo, thank you, Yoshi, for that gifted sub to Robbie. 106 total gifts so far to the channel. Appreciate you, Yoshi. Thank you. Because if we take a knockout there, then we force them to burn more resources because that Shiftry was doing like, up to 200 damage. So we wanted to shut that down and force them to burn more resources if they want to set up another attacker. And that means like pretty much next turn, if I could just Silene for Superior, I can deck them out, which is what we're going to try and do. We're going to Silene to try and get Superior, Palpad back in, Fisherman. Here's a Training Court that's +1 Fire Energy as well. Only 12 cards left in the deck. Feeling pretty good. And they have to send up Genesect with nothing much to go off of. We've got the Fire Energy, so if I Silene, that is GG's. We've got Fire Crystal and Superior Energy Retrieval. Let's do, 1, then 2. And then we attach to Moltres, Retreats, Mystical Fire, Fire Crystal, and Inferno Fandango. And we have got 6 energy, 7 energy with the training courts. And that is GG's. A mill of 14 cards with Top Burner. And this game is over. Well played, Daniel. Well played. Yo, the stats on this deck are astounding. We're 7-2 since our last edit. All right, X Factor, you're up. Let's see, we're playing against X Factor Steel with their metal deck. They're choosing to go second. It's fine with me. We've got Fennekin and a Mulligan. Capturing Aroma. Love to see it. Very cool. We'll gladly take our Mulligan. Going first against X Factor Steel with his metal deck. We've got Lily's Polka Doll and a Fire Energy for Fennekin. Fennekin can lead next turn and go search out a supporter card. But I don't think that there's anything that I can do other than that for turn 1 going first. We've got Colress as our supporter in hand, and they're giving me the frowny face. Oh no. Gapejaw Bog and pass? Can't do that. Well, I don't have any way to knock out this Bronzor yet. I need to be able to do 30 damage. That is sad. Oh, well, now it's over. Peony! Let me make sure my Breakson's in here. He is. Well played, X Factor. But it was not GG's. It was BG's. Oh, yeah. Daniel, there's a lot going on in a Gym Leader Challenge deck. And there's a lot going on in Gym Leader Challenge formats. And resource manage, everything's more difficult for sure. I have definitely had times at regional championships where I was like, dang, I wish I was playing Gym Leader Challenge because everything you do on your turns matters so much more in Gym Leader Challenge than it does in Standard. Sometimes in Standard, I feel like I just sit down and whatever happens, happens. Did I try? I wanted to challenge, sorry, Daniel, I wanted to challenge X Factor again. That's my bad. X Factor got pretty bad game there. Yeah, we'll give X Factor another one. All right. All right, X Factor. Right, like in the Lugia mirrors, I was like, cool. There's really nothing. And out of all the games that I played, most of them were decided on turn 2. Yeah, you got it, DJ backwards. Oh, I hope that doesn't affect my statistic. It's okay. We're going to go undefeated for the rest of the day with Fire Mill, so we're chilling. Broken deck. Look at this opening hands. A real sizzler, you know? Get it? Going first against X Factor Steel's metal deck. He's got Alolan Diglett. Love that. With the Call for Family Attack in the active and Bronzor on the bench. We've got the Sizzler and a Level Ball. We can use Level Ball to go search out Tepig. We have prized our Fennekin. We've got Braixen and Delphox in the deck. We've got Charizard, Emboar, Pignite, and Charmeleon is in my hand. So this is a really solid turn one. Unfortunate prizing of the my Fennekin, but all in all, can't complain. This is solid. Floatstone on to Charmander, retreat into the Sizzler, and let's beach for 5. We've got Gladion, so I could Gladion this next turn and go get the Fennekin that's prized. Then evolve into Charmeleon. I could even start milling with 100-Foot Flames. It would only discard 2, but in Gym Leader Challenge formats, every card in the deck except Basic Energy is a one-of. So when you're discarding 2 cards off the top of the deck, it could be devastating. So I like to take those chances with this Fire Mill deck early on in the game. You just never know what you're going to hit off of a little mill of 2. X Factor's got Call for Family. We'll go search out another basic Pokemon. Meltan getting set up. Galarian Meowth. And we've got Green's Exploration. Wow, that is nuts. So we can evolve into Charmeleon. And then Green's Exploration can get us Evolution Incense and Hisuian Heavy Ball, actually, which is pretty crazy. So let's do that. And then Hisuian Heavy Ball will get me the Fennekin. Yeah, that's just very good. We could use Ultra Ball or Heavy Ball. Heavy Ball seems better to go get the Emboar. Yeah, that seems good. So let's do that. We're going to Hisuian Heavy Ball to go get Fennekin. And I know that my Giant Hearth is prized. We're going to Heavy Ball to go get Emboar. Rare Candy into Emboar. And next turn, we're really popping off. We can Inferno Fandango onto Sentiscorch. And I could either beach, or I could go 100-Foot Flames and mill 2. I don't mind milling 2. I've got Juniper in my hands, pretty strong. Well, let's just start milling. Let's do it. Hit Lusamine. It's pretty good. Every card counts when you're playing a mill deck. And then next turn we've got Juniper. I think I'll skip the Gladion play for now, as I've already got the Fennekin. I just want to draw cards that allow me to... Dang, I played right into the Cynthia and Caitlyn. Alolan Doug Trio's got the Dig Under attack, 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. And makes your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost 1 colorless more. We get to take a look at the prizes now. They got Rescue Stretcher and 3 Metal Energies. And here is Melmetal with the double colorless and the Coding Metal Energy. So no weakness on that Melmetal. Won't be able to take an easy knockout on it. And there is the Galarian Berserker, which the Galarian Meowth can just go find with its Evolution Roar. And then Tropical Beach. I'm fine with that. Gloria doesn't need to be played. Let's just Juniper and draw some more cards. We find Lily's Pokédoll. And we miss Charizard, which is a real bummer. Yeah, we really want Charizard. we can... I don't want to play right into Parallel City or anything. I think I'm fine to just attach to the Senti Scorch and just start milling, because this way I'm kind of protecting against gust. Like if I get something seriously bad gusted up, then Senti Scorch is milled 5 cards now. Like that's a pretty significant amount. We're setting up well. We're just missing the Charizard. And here's the Guzma. It's like we know Emboar's getting gusted up. We kind of know that. But that's why it's like I'm glad I've been milling, because now I'm a little bit ahead of the game, right? Which is great. And if I find Charizard this turn, I'm still milling potentially 8 cards, which is really good. I do need to start rebuilding Emboar, but that's okay. Let's go Cynthia and Caitlyn. Do we want a Cynthia and Caitlyn, or do we just want an N? Could be an N angle. Palpad. I think N is fine. Just play that. We miss everything. We really want Charizard. We just do not have it. So let's go Nest Ball. And that's fine. I could mill 4. That just doesn't feel right. Feels like it's a beach situation. Yeah, like I need that Charizard bad. And then I can still mill 10 next turn. If they don't go back-to-back Gust, that's pretty good for us. They got their Guzma down. They still have Verseeker and Boss's Orders are their 2 Gust options. I do need to look out for Parallel City a little bit. If they play Parallel, I'll just bump Oricorio and Moltres. That's fine. And then I need to find Rescue Stretcher or a Rod or something. Thankfully, I've got breaks in now, so I can evolve my Fennekin and start working on that Delphox. You can see how much we're missing Delphox this game, just not having that added in draw. But thankfully, Tropical Beach is a good bailout, allowing us to play a little bit slower and just send up dolls, take turns to draw cards that way. I'm definitely loving the Polka Doll and the Robo Sub in the deck, because forcing your opponent to use their Gust cards is really good, because the Gust cards are really good against the Fire Mill deck. They, you know, obviously, like my Emboar just got taken out, which is tough. So I can rebuild Emboar, but we're going to need some time to rebuild Emboar. And that's the thing, is if your opponent's using the Gust cards on, you know, your support Pokemon, then you need to be able to send up something that doesn't give up a prize card in order to give yourself more time. So we're going Ingot Swing, take that KO. That's hilarious that some of the prizes get set back down, face down. Thank you, Cheese Whiz, for that gifted sub. Appreciate it, Cheese Whiz. Thank you. Now we've got Evo Soda to go get Charizard. And we've got Braixen. And we've got Senti Scorch now with 5 energy, so I'm milling 10. Ball Guy can just do this. And I know my Tepig's down. I need a Rescue Stretcher. These can thin my hand down maybe for Delphox next turn. But I should just be good to 100-foot Flames for 10. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we just hit the Versus Seeker and Boss's Orders, so no more Gust. That's it. That's an insane hit. With all of those down, it's going to be really hard for them to be able to chase down my support Pokemon for the rest of the game. They've only got 15 cards left. They're taking their second knockout, so they have 4 prizes. And you can see when you're playing against a mill deck, it's very much a race, which is fun. It's a fun way to play. You're kind of racing the clock. Now I've got Delphox, and I need desperately to go get Tepig. So, how are we going to do this? I don't know if I've got my Rescue Stretcher left in the deck, but let's see. Ooh, Quick Ball, Pig Knight. Rescue Stretcher's prized, so that's something that I wanted to know. That it's in the discard pile, and I'm pretty sure it's prized. Okay, it's prized. So then we're going to go for Peonia to try and get it. So let's... Fire Crystal. It's Mystical Fire first. And then Fire Crystal to grow my hand even more after that. Cool. Fire Crystal. The idea is you want to have a really big hand before you Peonia. So then I want to Peonia. And we're going to go 4, 5, 6. We find Bridget, Timer Ball, and Giant Hearth. So we whiff. That stinks. Okay. Timer Ball can go back in. And 1. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 1 Fire Energy can probably go. Okay. Done. And then we're definitely going in with Oricorio. And Bronzong, you know what? He's a fatty. Got a retreat cost of 3. It's Giant Hearth this. 4 fire left in the deck. Palpad, Pokegear, Cynthia and Caitlin. That's fine. Captivating Salsa up the Bronzong. And now the Bronzong is confused and burned. So we just want to slow them down while we try to figure out how to get rid of the final 14 cards in their deck. Having the Rescue Stretcher lost in the prizes is unfortunate. I could Silene. Let's see if I can find Silene. I could Silene for the Rod back and do that. But again, we have gotten rid of a lot of resources, so they might not be able to move this Bronzong very easily. And if the Bronzong's stuck here, that's exactly what Oricorio is supposed to do. We've got Cynthia and Caitlin now, so Cynthia and Caitlin can go fetch me Gladion, which then can go get me. Yeah, okay, so that's probably what we want. Cynthia and Caitlin. And we will discard the Fire Energy to go get Gladion. Which is fine. We draw 3. There's Silene as well. We're going to attach a Fire Energy to Moltres. And I think we're just chilling. I could retreat and top burner for 2. which is like kind of fine, I guess. I mean, they're probably stuck. Yeah, let's do that. Top burner for 2. That's cool. If they hit switch, that's okay. I'll just Captivating Salsa again. But I want to just keep milling. Every time I mill resources, making the game harder for X Factor to come back and win. Because I'm getting rid of valuable stuff, whether it's energy, switch cards, tool cards, things like that. And the thing is that they're in a catch-22 because they don't want to They don't want to play a draw card to go look for the switch because then that makes it so that they have less cards left in deck. So they got to figure out, you know, what's the best route? Like, how do you get out of this situation? Okay, so we've got Gladian. Let's Gladian. And we need to go get that rescue stretcher. And then we're going to rescue stretcher and shuffle back in these guys. That's fine. And then a weird situation, you know? I don't really want to Ultra Ball any of these. I do want to get rid of that. There's Pal Pad. We're chilling, dude. Yeah, Mystical Fire. It's fine. Ultra Ball away. No, I don't feel like Ultra Balling. We're actually just going to top burner for 2. That's cool. Yeah, that's fine. 8 cards left in deck. It's happening. We got him right where we want him. Bronzong stuck. Gonna get end. They have 7 cards left in deck. We've got Silene. There's Copper-Raja. But do they have a way to move this Fats 3 retreat cost Bronzong? That is going to be the big question. They got Jubilife, but can't really afford to play it, right? Now with Silene, we can put back Rod. We can do a bunch of stuff. Gear, we can Surge. Oh, yeah. That's cool. Play that. Burn it. Surge. Silene. Nice. Put back Rod. I think there's a Pal Pad in my deck too. There is, yes. Attach here. Mystical Fire. Man. Let's Fisherman. Yeah, get some of these fire energies. That's cool. Ultra Ball. Away. I don't even feel like I need... Wow, it's crazy. That's fine. Go get the pig. Pig. And 4 cards left in deck. That's chill. Top burner. Discard 2. Another energy. Raihan. It's good. 4 cards left in deck. Thank you, M Jetstar, for the Prime sub and the 12 months, 1 year. Appreciate it, Jetstar. Thank you. And that Bronzong is just out here, stranded, stuck, confused, having a terrible time. Got Pig Knight, Pal Pad back in, Silene and Cynthia and Caitlin. Fire energy here. Mystical Fire for 2. Silene again. Slow mill. I'm really taking my time, you know. Please finish me. Please put me out of my misery. I don't know why I just stacked that. It's fine. Tougher. The air balloon. We hit the air balloon. Yeah. GG's. Ah, you were looking for that air balloon. I know. Ah, and here's Tate and Liza. But you've only got one card left in deck. They finally find the switch and are able to get that Bronzong out. But I could just bring another Pokemon back up. Or I could just send up the Robo-Sub. And I know that they don't have any way to gust. So we've got a lot of different ways we could do this. Or I could actively mill it if I'm able to draw back into the Moltres. I didn't need that rare candy, did I? Let's lean back. We did not find the Moltres, but that's okay. Instead, we'll go here, evolve into Emboar, and I'll just Jubilife. That's fine. Okay? Let's do the slow way. I agree. And that's it. GG's. I do not believe that X Factor has any way in that 5-card hand to get out of this situation. Robo-Sub in the active. We've done it. Isn't that a fun way to win a game of Pokemon cards? You know, not necessarily the traditional way. But I've got all my gamers set up now, so all I have to do, and I know they have no more Gust, unless they got the Pokemon catcher out of left field. They got no more Gust, so I can just Superior, put down Moltres, and mill however many energy I need to. This next turn. 12... I think. So yeah, GG's X Factor. I got the Ingot Swing. 0 cards left in deck. They take no prizes. We promote Charizard. And here we go. Moltres. Inferno Fandango. I know they got 0 cards left in deck. I just want to, you know, sometimes it's just about the content. You feel me? And you Silene. Doesn't matter. Mystical Fire. Draw out the rest of my deck. Superior Energy Retrieval. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. Inferno Fandango. Look at how many cards we could mill. I could have milled 16 cards. And Fire Spin. GG's X Factor. I know. X Factor a real champ for sitting there. GG's. Moltres taking the fat dubski. The MVP. Oh, what's up, Carrot Sticks? Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. All right, hang tight. I got to take a quick break. When I get back, I'm going to play some more Pokemon cards. How about that? Thank you all so much for being here. I'll be right back after this. Yo, what's up? We're back. Thanks for the patience. Alrighty then. We've got a very exciting end of the month coming in. I know, right now, we got a really long Silver Tempest format on our hands, but Scarlet and Violet EX release in Japan next Friday, and I've got 4 booster boxes of each of them pre-ordered for Tricky Jim. So we should have 8 boxes of the newest set showing up the week of the 23rd. And then I believe we've also got Crown Zenith releasing like right around then as well. So really just one more week of like, you know, nothing new going on. Yeah. Of course we're going to open them all. Yes. 8 boxes. Well, there's 4 of Scarlet EX and 4 of Violet EX. So it's 8. Yeah. But they're each different sets, you know. So yeah, we got that on the way. And then we've got Crown Zenith showing up as well. And I think, yes, we have a gift from the Pokemon Company International in the form of Crown Zenith showing up. And we'll see if I check my notes. Check my notes. My notes? Thought I had notes. Maybe I do not have notes. Anyways, there's a, I'm pretty sure it's the 19th is the, here we are, my notes. It's the 19th, yes, is the embargo for Crown Zenith. So we can, thank you, Misco, for the Prime sub and the 25 months. Yeah. The 19th, so that Thursday, so next Thursday, so a week from 2 days from now, so 9 days from now, we'll be opening Crown Zenith, which will be pretty cool, you know? I mean, yeah, we already know what all those cards do, and I've seen them all in Japan already, but, you know, we take what we can get out here. Yeah, I've been real happy with this version of the Fire Mill deck. I don't feel like there's any like glaring issues that I've wanted to change. Who's up next? DJ Backwards, you said you wanted to play. Does Japan have rotation in 3 weeks? We have rotation in 3 months. Yes. Well, yeah, March, something or another. No, there's no pre-release for Crown Zenith because it's a special set. So. All right. We're going second. Got a pretty solid opening hand. I'm into it. Nice. Yeah, we got it going on over here. Playing against DJ Backwards with his Darkness deck. We've got Tepig and Green's Exploration and Tropical Beach to get things going. Rare Candy in the hand too. Could have a speedy start potentially. Both Gladian and Peonia in the opening hand too. So let's go greens first. And we just want our basics out. So I think I want to... Well, I want to check my prizes and see what Pokemon I've got prized. But my Pokemon are going to be all the way at the end. So here we are. We've got Pignite and Emboar, Tepig's in the active, Charmander, Charizard, Charmeleon's in my hand, Fennekin, Breaks, and Delphox are all here. The gang's all here. That's great news. Definitely. So let's get Nest Ball and Quick Ball, and I think that I can Quick Ball away the Peonia so that I can draw more cards. Or I could get Quick Ball, Ultra Ball, and really burn this hand down. Quick Ball away, Gladian, Ultra Ball. Nah, let's do Quick Ball, Nest Ball. That seems reasonable enough. We'll Nest Ball for the Charmander and Quick Ball Peonia for Fennekin. Place all these dudes down. Beach and Beach for 3. Wow. Look at that. We've got Pignite, Charmeleon, and Breakson. Neato. But I do have to look out for... I have to look out for shenanigans coming from my opponent's deck. I think that there's a Malamar that discards cards from your opponent's hand. I don't know if that's the Malamar that they're playing, the Darkness Malamar. This Inkay also has Call for Family, which is a really good, a really good setup attack too. So Inkay is definitely a nice addition for this Darkness deck. And then Guzzlord being able to take 2 prizes at a time is definitely intimidating. But it does have a retreat cost of 4, so maybe bringing it up with Oricorio will be an option for us. Let's Gladian. And with Gladian, we find Moltres and Heavy Ball. So I can... There's really no point... The Heavy Ball can get us Emboar. The Moltres is a good card to have. The Fire Energy... Huh. That's fine. The Fire Energy's not doing too much. I kind of wish I could lead with Fennekin, but it's just not an option. So let's go Heavy Ball. And unfortunately, I'm in this situation where I kind of just have to wait until next turn. But thankfully, I do have Beach as an option, so that's fine. And we'll Beach for 3. And then I've got all 3 dudes. Turn 1, we get Pignite, Charmander, Fennekin. Turn 2, we've got Pignite, Charmeleon, Breakson. Turn 3, we could have all 3. Now, the difficult part is that if they send this Galarian Weezing into the active spot, its neutralizing gas ability does stop. you know, my abilities, which is not fun. But maybe I should have sent up breaks in, so only got a retreat of 1. I do have Oricorio, which can drag Pokemon out. I think I sent up Charmeleon in case I want to call for support, though. And it can break that lock, which is nice. I got Cape of Toughness for the Guzzlord. Level Ball. Do they find a Darkness Energy to start poisoning my Charmeleon? That would be tough. Are there any... I could Cynthia and Caitlin for greens back. It wouldn't be the worst thing. They do have that energy, and with the Galarian Zigzagoon, they are threatening a KO on the return on my Charmeleon. We find Scentiscorch. I could just go for Charizard. But Cynthia and Caitlin for greens is also not bad, because then it pretty much guarantees the play that I want. So I think that that's what I'm going for. And we're going to get... I've got Verseeker in my hand, so I think I'm just going to grab Surge. And we find the Charizard, which is insane, because then it heals me from poison. So that was like the ideal situation there. And then I think attaching a Fire Energy to Charizard's not bad. Kind of building towards an eventual KO. That's fine. And then we can Beach for 1. So that was a really strong pull off the Cynthia and Caitlin. Since Galarian Weezing's out, I can still use Green's Exploration even with Charizard in play, since neutralizing gas makes it so that my Pokemon have no abilities. Dude. Bro. You're killing me, man. You're killing me, bro. All right, that Wicked Ruler is really gnarly, man. All right, we want to get rid of probably... We want a Green's Exploration, and I think we're going to get rid of Juniper and Fisherman, and Scentiscorch is fine. Yeah, that was tough. Man, I did not like that. And then Severe Poison. So we've still got Beach, but I don't want to play Beach, because then it's just going to make me have to discard a bunch of stuff. So that's no fun. Let's Evo Soda and go get Delphox. And then Level Ball and go get Oricorio. Make sure my Float Stone's in the deck. It is. Okay. And then Versus Seeker for Green's Exploration. We're going to Green's Exploration to go get the Float Stone and... I want Float Stone and... Let's see. Do I have any other way to get... I could go get the Sizzler. No. It's going to be Float Stone and... Timer Ball is fine. See if I can get that Emboar out. Oh, yeah. Easy. All right, the gang's all here. And then Oricorio, Fire Energy, Float Stone, retreats, and we bring up the fatty Guzzlord. And we burn, and we confuse. So that's our plan. Now Guzzlord is here, and I will have access to my abilities next turn, hopefully. 35 cards left in deck. It's got Cape of Toughness on it, so it can't wear a Float Stone. and they have Escape Rope already in the discard pile. With a 3-card hand, I'm hoping they use Beach. And they are going to use Beach, which then, of course, takes more cards out of their deck, which I am fine with. So let's Mystical Fire, draw 4. We find Peony and Palpad. So I think it's got to be... Huh. Got to keep the counter catcher for sure. Peony is very extreme. I could attach a Fire Energy to Charizard. I could Palpad back Fisherman and Cynthia and Caitlin. I guess that's fine. And I could Peony for my Moltres is prized. So for this guy, and I really wish I could just go get my Sizzler, but I cannot. So that's fine. We want Hisuian Heavy Ball, and we want... probably Rescue Stretcher is fine. Hisuian Heavy Ball. We'll go get the Moltres. And let's Beach. I'm going to keep the Rescue Stretcher in case some of my guys get knocked out this next turn, but I want to be able to put the Senti-Scourge back into the deck. It's kind of the... Oh, yeah, and then this thing. Oh, my God. It's fine, I had to Beach. Well, I didn't have to Beach. I wanted to Beach. It's fine. It's fine. I can make some choices, okay? We're fine. We're fine. Everything's cool, man. Everything's A-okay. I ain't worried about it. Okay, that's fine. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're just thinning the deck with that Wicked Ruler. That's all. I do have to get this Moltres into the active. I did forget about Wicked Ruler. Okay, I'll be honest. I'll level with you. I forgot. But that's okay. They've got Parallel. I knew that Parallel was going to be coming. That's why I saved the Rescue Stretcher. So we have to, unfortunately, get rid of those guys. And then I've got the Giant Hearth. We'll bop the Parallel, Rescue Stretcher, and then, you know, annoying, but it's fine. They have to just pass. That's okay. So we go Giant Hearth. Yeah, give me that. Okay, Rescue Stretcher. Sure, we can Cynthia and Caitlin back for... Is there anything I even want to Cynthia and Caitlin back for? Cynthia and Caitlin doesn't seem all that great. So I can just Ultra Ball it away. But Cynthia and Caitlin's probably better later in the game. So let's Rescue Stretcher, shuffle these back in. And then if I get anything back with Cynthia and Caitlin, it should really just be... probably Gladian, actually. I've got Fire Crystal prized. Peonia could also be decent. Honestly, those all just seem super weak right now. So I'm down to just let them rip. Yeah, see you guys. Who cares? We'll get Moltres, and we're going to Mystical Fire for 6. And we find the good stuff. We got Sizzler, we got Silene, and Pokegear. So I don't really want to Pokegear because I kind of want to play Superior Energy Retrieval. But there's only 2 fire in my discard pile. So let's go Giant Hearth. Put down that. Retreat into Moltres. And then Inferno Fandango. I've got 3 in the discard pile. I can mill 10. It's fine. But I'd have to Superior. Yeah, it's just not worth it. So we just hang tight. See if we can Silene. We put 1 card back on top of the deck. It's got to be... My Palpad's probably just really good. It's fine. Or I could Fire Spin and just take this knockout. You feel me? I'll Top Burner. Okay. My deck is looking a little thin. That's fine. That's why I put Palpad back in. That's okay. We're fine. We're fine. That's exactly why we put Palpad in the deck. Because with Palpad, I can go get Superior. Or with Palpad, I could go get Silene and I could get Superior back. See, they're trying to mill me. Mountain Munch. Crazy. Okay, we've got Mr. Scorch. And yeah, this turn about to go hard for sure. Can Rod back in the 3 fire. Do I even want to do that? No. Because I can Superior back more. So we're going to Palpad. And we're going to put back in Silene and Cynthia and Caitlin. And then we're going to Mystical Fire. Draw 4. And we got Fisherman, which goes crazy, crazy. So we Fisherman for these. And then we go Inferno Fandango. Probably just straight onto the Sentiscorch and retreat this Moltres. We mill 8. That or I mill 10 with the... It seems better to have the Sentiscorch out. It's got 130 hit points as well, so I think that's just optimal. And we retreat this guy out of here. And then... Sure. 100-foot Flames. We mill 8. And... if they go for an attack with Guzzlord, they're 10 damage short. We've got 4 cards in hand, so they can't Wicked Ruler us. This is why we play all of the recovery cards. Literally every single one. We've got Silene. We've got Rod, Retrieval. Fisherman versus Seeker, Palpad. Cynthia and Caitlin. Okay, not every single one. We don't have Lusamine. Lusamine got cut for something. I would love to have Lusamine in the deck, but we just don't. They go for a Mountain Munch, and they hit N, but they are stuck otherwise. They are stuck. We've got 2 fire in the discard pile. So let's... we have to be careful, because they could mill me. But I am milling them. So I think I have to save these cards all in my hand, because if they mill... Well, they'd have to mill 2 in order for me to lose. So I guess we probably want to just Rod back in the 2 fire. So that way I'm like, because they could just play like Rocket's Handiwork or something crazy like that. And I'm not really trying to have that be a thing. So, and I don't think I can get enough energy on them, on this guy to like win this turn. So let's just 100-foot Flames and we'll wait 1 more turn. 8 cards left in deck. Do we have it? Pal Pad saves them a couple of cards. They don't have that Lipard set up, though. Yes, and this was the Malamar. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand. Switch one of your opponent's bench. Oh, that's cool. That's like, that's not the Malamar I thought it was, but it's kind of like my Oricorio. So that's fun. Thank you, Master Tech, for that Prime sub. 9 cards left in deck. I mean, I could just knock this thing out at a certain point. Cynthia and Caitlin, we probably don't want to play. I probably have to Silene cards back on top. Hundred-foot Flames. And they've only got 1 card left in deck. I guess I could have superiored and actually just won. Did I BM? Oh, no, there was no fire in my discard pile. All right. So, no. But I could have gone for it. There's a fire in my deck. Yeah, I could have just gone for it. I had it. Well, I have it this turn. GG's. Let's go. We had 2 fires in deck. I know. It's fine, man. I was being safe. GG's. GG's. The Fire Mill deck strikes again. All right, who's up next? Who can stop the Fire Mill deck? You got it, Will. Sure. What's your screen name, Will? Fire Mill deck is too strong. Yeah, I should have posted it. I should have posted the Fire Mill deck in the Discord at some points. It's definitely in there if you go looking. In the Tricky Gym lists. Yes, it's never been a better time to build your first Gym Leader Challenge deck. All of the information for the format is on gymleaderchallenge.com. There's some great getting started guides as well. Very easy to get into. We're up against Young William. All right, Young Willie style. Let's see what you got. Ooh. It's fine. Okay, not the best opening hand. What am I up against? Uh-oh. It's not looking great. Thankfully, we got a mulligan, though. Oh, I should have opened Fennekin. It's Psychic. Ooh, it's Lost Zone Psychic. That's cool. Take my mulligan. Okay, we are up against Will's Psychic deck. Not the strongest opening hand, but that's fine. Anything can happen in a game of Pokemon cards. Let loose Marshadow, Marnie, N. You never know. So I'm going to be patient and see what Will has got for us on this turn 1. Even if we just find a fire energy, we've got options. I can go for Fennekin's lead. to go search out a supporter card. Turn 1, Comfy, and we are flower selecting. I suspect that this deck is going to attempt to get 10 cards into the Lost Zone and then use Sableye in order to place 12 damage counters. Yeah, that's a pretty wild strategy. Wow, look at all of this. Bell of Silence. Oh my gosh. Battle Compressor. Holy moly. Is Turbo GLC. Order Pad. This is sick. What does this thing do? That's cool. Man. This is a crazy deck. Discarding the Sableye probably just to bring it back into play later or something. Okay. Well. Well, okay. Okay. I can rescue Stretcher the Pig. And I can get the fire. Yeah, that was sick, actually. All right. We do that. We've got that. We've got this. And I can Timer Ball. Double heads. Easy. We go get these guys. And we evolve into Braixen. And we're going to captivate some Salsa. All right. Bring up young Sigilyph. And then next turn, I've got my Delphox online. And they've got U-turn board, but I'm happy that U-turn board had to go on to the Sigilyph and not the Comfy, because they definitely would rather have that on Comfy to pivot in and out of the active spots. Here's Mewtwo. They can put the Colress's Experiment. Oh, that's a cool combo. I like that. I like that a lot. Battle Compressor away, the Colress. Mewtwo, the Colress. That's fun. Works really well with Pokestop as well. Hex Maniac. Dang. Okay, I see what you're getting at over here. These are some gnarly prizes. I've got Emboar and Pignite over there. Not cool. But that's okay. I'm gonna captivate your Salsa. Most definitely. Put that energy there. Do I Pokestop? Probably. We're probably at the point where we don't Pokestop. That's what I'm thinking. I think that the one really lucky Pokestop was probably nice, but I think we're beyond Pokestop right now. Now, unfortunately, my opponent played Hex Maniac, so I could not use my Mystical Fire ability to draw more cards. And I have to imagine that this deck I'm looking at plays a bunch of switch cards to move their Pokemon in and out of the active spot so that they can fully take advantage of Comfy's Flower Selecting. As you can see, Gym Leader Challenge is generally a slower format, so even though you're not going to ramp up to 12 cards or 10 cards in the Lost Zone as fast as you would in standard format, it's still very possible because not only do you have Comfy, you've got Colress's Experiment, you've also got more cards from expanded format like Lost Blender, and there's like a few others. Lost Blender's a big one, though, which really helps. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're already halfway there. Oh, there's the Banette that can send itself to the Lost Zone and get a supporter card. That's +2 more. You can Verse Seeker for Colress and Colress again. Palpad for Colress, Colress again. It's pretty cool. Now we've got Charizard. They haven't taken a prize yet, so I can only Mystical Fire for 2. We've got Doll and Moltres, huh? Would really like to find Charizard. Or Charmander. But that's okay. think I'm going to Superior and discard. Yeah, I've really got like the whole discard those. It's fine. Get my 1 fire back. And let's just start milling. 100-foot flames. Discard 2. You know, and the longer they sit around trying to go for the Sableye play, I'm just going to keep milling. They've got Skyla, and they grab Banette, and then Banette allows them to Colress again. So that pretty much gets them the 10 cards they need, right? Because they send both Shuppet and Banette to the Lost Zone, 5, 6, 7, and then Colress 8, 9, and then Flower selecting again will get them to 10. So they are definitely cooking. They've got their 10 cards in the Lost Zone. Easy. But what are they going to do once they get there? That's the big question. Just Sableye? I mean, Sableye is really good. Yeah, here's Sableye now. Yeah, Sableye can knock out my Tepig. It's a little bit of a pain, but they've only got 16 cards left in the deck. All right, I'm getting let loose. Huh. I might have to knock out this Sableye. That's for sure. Acrobike. I mean, yeah, you're doing most of the milling yourself. So Sableye's got 80 hit points. They might not have a switch. Oh, if they don't have a switch, that's not good. No switch. Only 14 cards. Okay. So, that is not good for them. We will Ball Guy. My Pig Knight and my Embor are prized. That's right. I know this. And my Hisui and Heavy Ball is not around. What the heck, dude? Well, that's cringe. I wish I hadn't played this now. There's nothing here that I want. Literally nothing. Okay. So we can Nest Ball for Charmander. Yeah, I gotta get Gladiator Peonia. We're gonna attach this energy here and Quick Ball away the Bridgets. And fail it. Play the Heavy Ball. Fail it. Mystical Fire. Okay, we've got Peonia in them. So we'll 100-foot Flames for a discard of 3. And now they've only got 11 cards left in deck. So if they go for Sableye, then that should be okay. They got Guzma, Lost Mine. So what's up with my Floatstone? Is it around? I'm going to want that. That card would be quite good. Now they're going to try and math me out with the Sableye, right? That's what they want to do. They leave Charizard there. We know we've got... I think this is like a post-Embor game, though. It might not even be like... Might not be about that Embor. Okay, let's go here. 24 cards in deck? Boy. Okay. Charmeleon. I guess I could have gone for rare candy. So, but it's fine. Go there. Mystical Fire for 3. Haven't played a supporter yet. We get Colress and Beach. So, let's first Pokestop. Then Gear. Then Floatstone's in there. Okay. Put the Beach down. Do I want to counter catcher? Probably. No? No, I don't think so. Let's Colress. Thank you, Jim Balsara and Yep Croc. Appreciate you guys. Dang, we missed it. Okay. It's not good. Because they can just spread 12 onto Sentiscorch this next turn. And if they do that, I'm in a pretty bad spot. So. And all they need is an energy to retreat this thing. That's no good. Yeah, this could get ugly real fast. I can't even beach. I could have beached for 1. Yeah, so they've got the energy they need to retreat. 12 damage counters. That's terrible. Yeah, that's not good. So they go all 12 onto Sentiscorch. But all they have is this Sableye. Right? It's all they've got. But the Sableye is doing quite a bit right now. Admittedly. Is going to be able to one-hit KO all my guys. So that's pretty terrible. Yeah, it's not good. And I think I'm probably past the point of being able to set up Embor since I've prized Pignite in them. I know I have definitely made mistakes in this game, that's for sure. I don't think I expected to get completely board wiped by a single Sableye, but here we are. What options are in the deck? I don't think any. Palpad back in, Colress and Surge. Okay. And then Mystical Fire. Floatstone. Sure, Peonia. There's our fellas. I don't think Embor can save us here. Unfortunately. But with the fire energy here, that's just game over, I think. I think so. Because they should be able to just knock out all my guys with the Sableye. And I won't be able to build up a response in time. The correct play here is to knock out the Charmeleon. And so long as they do that, they should be fine. Yes. So then there's really nothing I could do. I can bring up Comfy and like hope that they can't do it, but I think that's GG's. Yeah, I don't have anybody to stall out on their side of the board. I don't have any way of taking a knockout. Okay, well, there's this. All right, so we're going to try that. Let's go here and... Okay. Mystical Fire. And what we do is we counter catcher up Comfy. And then Rescue Stretcher. Charmander. Captivating Salsa, Sableye. Okay. I mean, I don't have a lot of options. Yeah, that'll do it. Unfortunate. Yeah, that is GG's for sure. Yeah, well played. Can't do it, man. Can't do it. Oh, the Lost Box deck too strong. Well played, Will. GG's, GG's. Man, I let that go on one turn too long. Yo, run it back, Will. Run it back. Salty run back. And let everybody predict on this one. All right, we got this one in the bag. Will's gonna mill like 40 cards out of his deck. All I gotta do is just mill a little bit, and we're fine. And we're chilling, man. Okay, going second. This is an interesting opening hand. Few mulligans, that's okay. Best of luck to Will. Playing against Will's Lost Box Psychic deck, we've got Moltres in the active spots and an interesting opening hand with a Juniper. We'll probably just play the Juniper. Unfortunate having to discard some good supporters like Surge, Fisherman, and Peony, but I can always put them back into the deck later with cards like Palpad, Cynthia and Caitlin, Versus Seeker, etc. Now, Will has got a few cards off the mulligan. Could end up using Marshadow's Let Loose, which would be a pretty interesting way to start this game, set us both to a 4-card hand. It's always a little nerve-wracking when the opponent decides to do that. It does look like Will's got a pretty powerful opening, though, with Fog Crystal, Level Ball, and Hisuian Heavy Ball all in the opening hand. Going first, that is quite good. Psychic Energy can retreat into Comfy. Comfy can start sending cards to the Lost Zone, and the idea of this deck is to get up to 10 cards in the Lost Zone as quickly as possible so that you can start using Sableye's Lost Mine attack to spread damage counters on the opponent's board. Now we've got Green's Exploration, so that's pretty good because I could go Greens into Peony and then just guarantee my Delphox is set up, which I don't hate at all. So let's do it. Green's Exploration. And we want to get probably 2 Ball Search cards. We're going to want to get... We've got Tepig and we've got Fennekin. And it looks like Scorch is in the deck. Delphox is in the deck. Charizard is prized. And Emboar is also looking prized. So that's fine. We'll have to get those later. Let's go Nest Ball. And Nest Ball and Quick Ball. Nest Ball. Make sure my rare candy's in the deck. Okay. Yeah, rare candy's in there. That's cool. We'll get Tepig and Quick Ball away Fisherman and go get Fennekin. And then attach Fire Energy to Moltres and Top Burner and just start discarding cards because you never know what you're going to hit. Could hit something good. And every card matters when you're playing the mill deck. But, boy, you can see how turboed out this Lost Box deck is, playing cards like Battle Compressor, which thins the deck, discards 3 cards from your deck, can allow for some really cool plays. Saw Will discard Culver's Experiment before so that he could go search it out with cards like Versus Seeker or Banette's, which is really cool. And there we go. Versus Seeker for the Culver's. It's exactly what we saw. Battle Compressor puts the Culver's into the discard pile so that Versus Seeker can retrieve it. That will put 2 more cards into Lost Zone, bring that total up to 3. And then with the Shuppets coming down, Shuppets can evolve into Banette, and Banette can send itself to the Lost Zone in order to get the Colress back. And you can see how with cards like Mewtwo and Banette and Versus Seeker, you can reuse that Culver's Experiment a bunch of times. Lost Vacuum, you can Lost Zone your own tool card, and then you're sending 2 more cards to Lost Zone, and holy smokes, we're already at 6 cards in the Lost Zone, which is pretty crazy. Yeah. That's a lot. So I got to get these guys evolved up as quickly as possible. Thankfully, there's a Tepig, Giant Hearth, and we will Peony for... Say it's not Timer Ball. Oh, man. My Evolution Incense is priced. All right, that's fine. Timer Ball. You know, it's why it's here. Just in case. That's fine. Timer Ball heads here every time. Easy peasy. Nothing to worry about. So we'll go get that. And that's all we need. So rare candy into Delphox. And we'll use Mystical Fire to draw 6. We've got Charmander and Giant Hearth. Okay. Now I've prized Charizard. Gotta put this down now. And a Giant Hearth, the Bridget. And I want to set up Sizzlypede too. That's fine. Attach a Fire Energy to Moltres. And Ultra Ball away. These seem fine. Let's go get the Sizzler. And we'll Top Burner to discard a card. It's Trainer's Mail. Now I need to set up Charizard and I need to find Emboar. We're hoping that we can find those cards off of the Mystical Fire. Definitely. They've got Culver's Experiment to put them to 8 cards in the Lost Zone, 9 with the Flower selecting. So a little bit short of that 10 that they need to start a time. Oh, but here we are. Banette will get them to the 10 that they need in the Lost Zone. So they could potentially attack with Sableye this turn, which would be tough. That would be tough indeed. Send up Sizzlypede. And they've got Floatstone. Mysterious Treasure can go get the Sableye. They've got all 10 in the Lost Zone, so now they are ready to Lost Mine. And they can put 12 damage counters on my board, which is a huge pain, man. Yes, Charizard and Emboar are prized this game, which is, yeah, it's not good. And they're going to knock out my Moltres. 18 cards left in deck. Okay. That card does nothing in this matchup. Attach an energy. We're going to Evo Soda to go get Scentiscorch. Attach Fire Energy and Mystical Fire. We really need Gladian or... There we go. Okay. So we go... This is big. This is really big. All right, we've got Gladian. So we can Gladian and go get Emboar and evolve the Emboar. We absolutely... This was the turn we like had to find Emboar. And we've got Giant Hearth to get 2 more Fire Energies. And now we go Inferno Fandango. And Scentiscorch has got 130 hit points. So, and Emboar's got 150. And Delphox got 140. So, like, at this point, we're kind of stabilized. And we can just 100-foot Flames and discard 5 cards. So, that's really good. They've only got 12 cards left in deck. They kind of have to deal with the... They're in a really tough spot. If they go for Charmander, it's like not quite enough. Knocking out the Sableye doesn't really do what I need to do because they definitely play ways to recover that Sableye. So that's not going to do it for us. We need to just be aggressive on the milling. I think that's our best bet of winning. They're definitely going to knock out Charmander and then soften up some of my other Pokemon, but at that point, it's like, oh, they've got Hex? Wow, that's crazy. Okay. That's really tough. So they're going all on... Okay. So let's go... Giant Hearth. If I mill 6, I think I kind of have to mill 6. I could end probably makes the most sense. I could also attach to Delphox. No, that's no point. Yeah, we attach here. And we Floatstone here and end. So I make them draw cards. And then I found... That's exactly what I wanted. I really wanted to find Charmeleon there. So we got Charmeleon, because that even just makes it harder for them to knock out, which is big. And then we can Rescue Stretcher the Moltres. Put the Moltres down. I can Palpad back in Fisherman. Fisherman and Surge. And then Level Ball, fail it, and 100-foot Flames to mill 6. And they've only got 6 cards left in the deck. Sheesh! It's close. This is a really close game. but I'm feeling pretty good. That was a really good Guzma for them to have. It was. That could be a game-losing Guzma for them to have for me. Because I put this float stone down. It was a little bit greedy, but I was like, they won't have it. Okay, all right. It was probably too greedy. No, because I can accelerate energy onto... Okay, yeah, we're fine. Because I can just accelerate and then retreat. And I've only got to get rid of 5 cards, so it's fine. Thank you, Jav, for the Prime sub in the 19 months. All right, and they're going for Embor. They know that Embor is a problem card. They've only got 5 cards left. We got Fisherman. That should just be the game winner. Let's Inferno Fandango onto Delphox, and then see if we can't find Surge or something off of Mystical Fire. Oh, yeah. Fisherman. Get these. And then we've got Inferno Fandango. And you can see how close this game was because they almost trapped my Delphox and were able to just spread and knock out all my Pokemon, but they've only got 5 cards left in deck. And we have got Moltres with Top Burner coming in for a game-winning mill of 6. That is GG's, Will. GG's. Gotta do one more, right? Got to. That was a close one. All right, it's one more, Will. To complete the set, if you're down. Oh, gotta go best of 3 on that. Whew. Yeah, that was close. You want first or second, Will? Yes, Mafwen Mayer, for sure. Okay. I'm going to choose to go first. Well, let's go. Dang, that was a crazy go second hand if I had a basic. It's all good, though. Okay. We are going first. Going first against Will's crazy Lost Zone Psychic deck. Chimecho leading the way with its Bell of Silence attack can prevent me from playing down Pokemon that have abilities, which can be very disruptive. A lot of the best cards in my deck have abilities. Order Pad aimed at the heads, so Will can go get whatever item card he wants out of his deck and put it into his hand. Next turn, I've got Bridget, and I can go get the basic Pokemon that I need out of my deck. But I'm basically hoping that Will has maybe a little bit of a slow time getting to the 10 cards that he needs in the Lost Zone in order to start spreading with Sableye. Because once he gets 10 cards in the Lost Zone, all of my little Tepigs and Braixens and Charmanders, yeah, they all get just destroyed. Now, the thing that I have going for me is that Will's deck does draw very fast and aggressively, so that makes it easier for me to mill because I can just, wow, look at that, Pokestop for 3. Makes it easier for me trying to mill, because Will is going to do a certain amount of the milling all by himself. But then it is scary because it's a, pretty fast spread deck also. Thank you, Joe Mango, for that sub. I appreciate it. Ultra Ball. It's got the Comfy. 1 card in the Lost Zone turn 1. What is he going to go for? Just hit 3 cards off of Pokestop and has a very big hand now. Ultra Ball and finds Sableye. And U-turn board. And yeah, I was thinking, what better way to start off the first turn than with a let loose to 4 cards. And sure enough, those 4 cards are not as good as the other cards I had in my hand. So let's Pokestop. Yep. Well, that was not very good. So, yeah, it's looking like things are not going well here. Unfortunately. Oh, this is quite bad. Quite bad indeed. But you know what? Tepig has got it. Roll out. 20 damage. Yeah, not a good draw off of those 4 cards, unfortunately. Not at all. They're going to go Bell of Silence. They don't have a solid 4 cards either. We find Gladian. Okay. Gladian can get me Versus Seeker. But I don't have any... Versus Seeker. I can't check my discard pile, can I? Alright, just PTCGO things. Fire Energy, Senti Scorch. Take Versus Seeker. I got Fisherman, huh? Okay. Let's Giant Hearth to thin the deck even more. Attach an energy to Tepig. And roll out for 20. All right, this next card is going to be... It's going to be Flames. I can feel it. We got the sauce right here. I knew the Shuppet was prized because they went level ball for nothing turn ago or so. There we are. See? That's all we needed. Let's go. How many cards you got in Lost Zone? 3? That's fine. We can rock with that. Super Rod. Put those back into the deck. Attach energy to Tepig and N. And then we've got Charmander, Doll, Evo Soda, Heat Crash, baby. Let's go. Come on. That Pig Knight's going in. Let's see. Have they colorist yet? They have not. So they can't get the colorist out of the discard pile if the colorist is not in the discard pile yet. So that is something that we have going for us. That is quite good. And if I find Embor pretty much knocks out everybody in this deck. So, you know, Embor doing 80 damage could get there. Just saying. Cynthia and Caitlin, Rescue Stretcher. Got Skyla for Battle Compressor. Yes, they are looking for the Culver's Experiment, but they're playing Skyla this turn, so they can't. They can't do that yet. It'd have to be for next turn. Right now, they're at 4 cards in the Lost Zone. So we've got a game on our hands. I'm technically winning. Just saying. All right, they're going to send more cards to the Lost Zone, get the Culver's back. 6 cards. We've got Silene. Silene for... Yep. Okay, that's fine. We just got a Cynthia and Caitlin. 60 damage takes this knockout on the Comfy, though. It takes the knockout on the Comfy. Just saying. So we're going to go for N. And we've got Nest Ball to go get. We've got to get Fennekin. Who am I kidding? And then. Sheesh. That's fine. I'll attach an energy to Fennekin. And we're going to Heat Crash for 60 damage. All right, come on. Come on, baby. This Pig Knight really... it's really earning his stripes today, man. That's crazy. So they've only got 6, 7, 8 cards in the Lost Zone with this Colress. But they still need 2 more, and I just knocked out Comfy. So... No! No! They got there! Okay. So they have to knock out Pig Knight. Ah. Okay. So how do we do this? They knock out Pig Knight, they go damage onto Charmander. Okay. So I can win this. Their board position is 1 Sableye. That's not a lot. You know? We can work with this. Huh. It's Ball Guy. So Charmeleon and Braixen. So Charmeleon will have 6. Yeah, they won't be able to knock out Braixen and Charmeleon. So we go Timer Ball, Level Ball, and Quick Ball. They won't be able to knock them all out. That seems fine. So then, we go Level Ball, and we get Charmeleon. And Timer Ball. That, yeah, definitely needed to flip A heads, which is fine. It always does. So then we go there. We go there. And we go rescue stretcher, shuffle 3. And then we go quick ball, away Silene, go get Tepig. Okay. It's fine. We might as well send this guy up because they can attack whoever they want. It's not really anything that I want to... So we'll Clairvoyant Eye. And we want... Sure. Pig Knight is the top card. And then I expect them to put 8 and 4 here. And I have to... There's so little that I have to do, but it's so hard when I'm having 12 damage counters placed on my board every turn. That's tough. The Hex there is not good. All right, so they knock out those two. That's fine, actually. Okay. And then I go Delphox and if I find a fire here, I mean, that's like... Oh, they're going to place 12 on the Delphox. I mean, it's really bad. We have to end. Yeah, but it's like... Ugh. Okay, so we Fire Crystal. Okay, that's fine. Attach there and pass. Okay. And then they place 12. Oh my gosh, with the Horror Psychic Energy? All right. It's fine. Do that. Go get... They could take 2 prizes if I do that. It's got to be this guy. Okay, so we do that. We do that. Mystical Fire. Okay, we bridge it. We go get these 2. And then we Heavy Ball. Go get Senti Scorch. Pal Pad back in. Cynthia and Caitlin and N. And I Blaze Ball for the knockouts. And then we send up 10 damage for each damage counter to opponent's active Pokemon. We take a prize. Thank you, Bleaker. And we send up Sizzly. And we hope that they can't bring back Sableye and do it again real quick. They got Trainer's Mail. I need them to not have Sableye again. I have to have them come in with Sigilyph. And then it's possible because Sigilyph's not a very aggressive Pokemon. So I could potentially get there. They've got Rod, so they can put cards back into the deck. Yes. They can put like Sableye back in. Sableye and Comfy, and they can put some Psychic Energies. Right? Then do they have a supporter card in their hand? No. But they can Psychic Assault. So. Next turn they do 60. We go here. Sui and Heavy Ball, there's nothing for me to get there. Should have saved that. It's fine. We go here and we mill. The Guzma's a good hit. And then they do more damage. I have to put down this. Oh, they just put it back. Here's Chimecho. That's fine. They Psychic Assaults. So we Cynthia and Caitlin. Okay. So let's Cynthia and Caitlin. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. I'm going to go get Fisherman. Okay. And attach here and 100-foot flames for 2. And then I need them to not be able to attack with Sableye. So go here. There's no Pokemon to get. Fisherman for some energies. And a Captivating Salsa up the Chimecho. And we're going to hope it sticks. I know they put an energy back into the deck. So they have one they can retreat and do 30. They got Comfy and Floatstone. Oh no. And they can retreat into Comfy. They must be going for it. There's Sableye. Uh-oh. So. Oh. Well, we bring up the Sableye. And we confuse it. Don't we? Attach here. There's nothing to get with Peony. Yes. There's nothing, but I'll play it, but there's nothing to get. And none of that really helps. Okay. That's fine. And we Captivating Salsa. And we say, okay. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Oricoria. You're right there at the finish line. They don't have it. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. We hit the Clara. Come on. Come on. Yeah! Come on. No. God, Palpad. No, come on, man. Oh, come on. The Clara and the Hex. Those are their 2 cards. They could Rescue Stretcher, shuffle Mew back in. Oh my god. But the Sableye is still out here confused. Thank you, Logan Berry, for the Prime sub. I got green, so what do I got in this deck? I got stuff. I got Floatstone. I got Versus Seeker. What do I even want? Do I want anything? Do I need anything? Huh. I think I just attach pass. And then go for mill 2 next turn. We keep this thing. They could get Clara and flip heads. That's like a pretty narrow thing. It's pretty narrow. So I think I get Floatstone, and I think I get Versus Seeker. So then we attach here, and we just say, all right, so if we mill here, I guess if we mill here, then there's a chance I hit the Clara, right? But then if I don't hit the Clara, then I increase the odds that they get it. No. You see what I'm saying? Because, all right, it's a 1 in 3 chance that they get it off the top here. And then a 50% chance that they win. Or, so then it's a 1 in 3 and then 50% of that. So it's about, what, 16% chance that they get it here? Or I mill 1, so I have a 1 in 3 chance of just winning the game outright, which is pretty good. Okay, and then, but if I don't, so then there's a 66% chance, and then there's 50% chance that they get that. So, hold on. Yes, I'm supposed to mill. All right, here we go. Come on. And I'm supposed to mill. I'm supposed to mill because you give yourself that 1 in 3 chance of hitting it that you just don't get otherwise. It's the same odds either way. It's the same odds either way, except you get the added benefit of potentially just winning the game with the Clara hit. GG's. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Dang, that was mathematical. That was crazy. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, Will. GG's. That last part totally doesn't add up from a stats point of view, but heck, no, it did. It did. Hold on. It did. All right, because there's the, all right. So say if I hold, then they have a 1 in 3 chance of drawing the Clara, which wins them the game. But then if not, I win the following turn. Guaranteed. But then if I mill, I get a 1 in 3 chance. Right, and then I get the bonus of an insta-win. No, there was a added bonus to milling because if I hit the Clara, I win instantly. right? So, like, it's the same scenario. It's the same scenario, but if they top deck, they could have also had a way to dig for it. They could have, I guess, right? Does it increase the... Listen, I'm not going to claim to know exactly how that worked. However, we made the right call, so that was sick. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and concede that I'm in over my head. I'm gonna concede that I'm in over my head with that. For sure. So I'm not gonna stress too much about it. I'm just glad it buffed out. Then, did we even do anything that game? Oh, definitely, Will. Yeah, the Fire Mill deck is actually terrible against spread. Yeah, I'm with Wheat here. It was always 50-50. Either I milled it or I didn't. I agree. Either I do it or I don't. That's a 50-50 chance. That's math right there. I'm pretty sure I didn't do anything that game. Like, how did we even win? Is that the game I was attacking with Pig Knight? That's the game I got, like... I was, like, going in with Pig Knight. I got let loose to, like, 4 dead cards and started going ham with Pig Knight that game. Yeah. Yeah, that was super fun, though. The back-to-back mills of the Clara was nuts. For sure. I think Will, you were a little too lost in the sauce, and that all you had to do was continue attacking with I think all you had to do was continue attacking with your fella, and you just won. I think if you go, like, every turn that you started trying to get Sableye back out, if you just said, if you could, no, not Chimecho, no, other guy, 30 damage Sigilyph guy, yeah, but that's true. How would we make content? Right. If you just kept attacking with Sigilyph, I'm pretty sure you just win that. Because Sigilyph eventually, if you attacked my Oricorio once with Sigilyph, I couldn't keep Oricorio active, or else you just win with it. Thank you, Blast Boys, for the 12 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, that is something that I love about Gym Leader Challenges, that you can, like, you can play out of bad hands and still, like, win games. Whereas in Standard, it feels like if you start that bad, you just lose. But oh well. It's fun. It's always an adventure, you know? Always. So I got some cool stuff I'm working on. Gym Leader Challenge is getting a branding. Yeah, Gym Leader Challenge is getting like logos and all of that, which I have been working in collaboration with the same artist who designed the Tricky Gym logo to develop. And I'm really excited about it. Looks really sick. You guys want to see some of it? I can show you. That'd be something you guys care to see? Maybe? No? It's kind of cool. Yeah, I think it looks great. Let's see. It's all getting like finalized now. Let's see. Let's see. I know I've got this stuff. Where are you at? Oh, here we are. And that is from December 5th. That's not the one I want. This one's from... That's the one I want. All right. Here's like a preview. So Dustin and I have been working on this together for the last 3 months or so. This is the primary Gym Leader Challenge logo, but this is just one iteration of it. I wanted it to look clean, like a medal or something, right? Something that you would see on a gym. But what gets really exciting about the logo is not this base form, which obviously is able to be utilized in a bunch of different ways. What's really exciting is this, right? That the Gym Leader Challenge logo is built to identify with each of the various types in the Pokemon trading card game. Each type has its own identity, its own logo, and its own expression of the logo, as you can see here. These are all of the shortened GLC logos. This is all of them in their like their outline form. There you go, on dark mode. Different creative executions. Imagine things we're going to be seeing in the future. Gym Leader Challenge pins. Like this. You could put on your backpack. Stuff like that. Gym Leader Challenge stamps. We could do on cards. Turn them into Gym Leader Challenge promos. Things like that. Imagine Gym Leader Challenge energy cards, since you can actually play with customized and signed cards in Gym Leader Challenge format, something you cannot do in official standard format events, but in Gym Leader Challenge, oh yeah, baby. You can play with customized cards. You can play with signed cards, so long as everybody can tell what that card is. How it might look on the website, the Gym Leader Challenge logo, right there. If you guys have been to gymleaderchallenge.com, then you've seen the landing page of gymleaderchallenge.com. This is the logo imagined on the front page of the website. And then each type will also get its own branding. You know, fighting in the Gym Leader Challenge logo, darkness in the Gym Leader Challenge logo. And then these were some other ideas that were explored. But that was the presentation. And that's what we got so far. We got a bunch of things that I've been working on as well. Let's see. What was I was working on a playmat. You know, it was like a whole bunch of cool stuff we can do Gym Leader Challenge playmat designs, sleeve designs. Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of different stuff we could do with this, and a bunch of different ways to, you know, show off the logo. But I just love the way this looks. I think it looks really clean, really slick. And, you know, could make for some, like, really sick playmats. And then, of course, sleeves as well. Stuff like that. Stuff I'm really excited to get this all rocking and rolling. But this is stuff that's in the pipeline, stuff that we're working on right now. You could have Gym Leader Challenge all over print logo for your favorite type. All over print logo sleeves. These go kind of hard. Love that. The all over print sleeve. This one I'm particularly proud of. I think that looks really slick. That one too. Lightning. All types. Sorry, fairy lovers. Listen, it's not my fault they stopped printing fairy, okay? But yeah, this is all stuff. It's work in progress, water. Work in progress right now. You can see some of my other sketches down here that I've worked on, but yes. So anyways, there you go. That's fun. I'm very excited about that, and that's all stuff that's going to be getting finalized here in the next month or so. If you're sad the fairy got canned, that's not, you know, that's not something you can take up with me. That's between you and the people making the Pokemon games. But yeah, I actually have a lot of work that I have to get to because I have to get caught up on videos and doing some other stuff. So unfortunately, a little bit of a short stream today, but I'm going to be back tomorrow for some more Pokemon stuff. So thank you guys all so much for the stream.